Hi, my tubies. It's me, Sheila True Love. Just like I promised you, anytime I come across information that I think is going to be helpful to you or help you to value yourself the way you should, I said I would share it with you. I also like to watch other videos with you. So if I see something that I think is a little off, I just share my viewpoint. I like giving my rebuttal, and you make the decision on whether you think what I'm saying it makes sense. That's all I'm saying. I want to share this one here from MJ Harris. I agree with every single thing he says on this video. And yeah, totally. And like I said, as I get it, I'll give it out there to you as well. Tell me what you think.
I'm about to fall. Y'all, I'm here on vacation, and I'm feeling sick, so excuse me. But listen, stop treating these men like they the damn prize. You the prize, baby, okay? You done got your job together. You done went to school. You got your money together, or you get it together. You take good care of everybody in your life. What it look like you chasing some man? What it look like you treating some man like somehow or another he's the best thing that ever happened to you, when the reality is that he's just as mediocre as the next one, baby. Don't let your loneliness push you into a mindset of lack. Don't let your loneliness push you into a mindset of there's not enough good men out here. I don't know if I'm going to ever find the one that I want. There's a lot of women too, you know? Don't let your mind push you into that, because what happens is when you do that, you start treating copper like it's gold. You start treating gemstones like they diamonds.
Oh, yes. I couldn't have said it better. You start treating copper like it's gold, gemstones like it's diamonds, and it's true. There are a lot of good men out in the world. We just may not be in the right location. Like if I'm here in Albany, I personally, I don't see anything good up here, to be honest with you. And I've been here for a minute. I moved up here, like I said, from the Bronx and Manhattan to Albany here, and no, I haven't seen anything worth much of anything here. The people up here are, oh, God, please. They're just not mentally healthy, I just put it this way. I haven't run into anyone that I would give a second look to. Put it that way. When it comes to developing friendships up here, all of my friends are from the ones that I had from when my friends I've had for like 35 years. Okay, and all of the friends that I have, none of them are here. Well, actually, that's not true because I have the women in my Bible study group. I love them. They're wonderful. They're wonderful, actually. So yeah, there is some damn decent, something good up here in Albany, and I'm looking forward to hopefully meeting some mentally healthy people with this new group that I deal with right now. But whatever. But back to MJ Harris. Yeah, he's up to point on this one.
You see what I'm saying with that? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna treat you at the level of your worth. If you act like a king, I'll treat you like a king.
Yep.
If you act like a commoner, I'm gonna treat you like a commoner. Ain't no bones about it. Until you act like a king in my world, I'm not gonna treat you like no king, which means I'm not gonna give you a bunch of my attention. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give you this good coochie. I sure as fuck ain't, honey. I did that in my 20s, honey. This was commoner coochie in my 20s, and honey, now this king coochie. How about that? That's just where I'm at with this.
Yep, this is Queen Coochie. When I was younger, well, I've never had no commoner kind of coochie. Never, because I've always treated my body. It has no price on it. My body is priceless. I'm sorry. I've always seen it that way. As you have heard me in my other videos, how is it that women won't give up the keys to their apartment? They won't give up keys to their car, or they won't give the code to their bank account or their debit card, but you give up your body so easily? No, I've never had a commoner type body. Never, ever. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I was in relationships, it was always years, long-term stuff with me. That's why I said I could count on my fingers how many men I've slept with and still have fingers left over, because I was always in years, long-term relationships. But I understand exactly what MJ Harris here is saying. He's right. But one thing I'll tell you at the end of the video when it comes to MJ Harris.
You see? I tell you this much, you act like a fuckboy, I'll treat you like one. Honey, fuckboys don't get return calls. If I do, it's 3 to 5 days later, maybe. Okay? What I'm saying is this, that you end up giving so much of your power away to these men when you prematurely treat them like somehow or another they're special before they treat you like you're special. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be able to own your power. Own the fact that, baby, you sit on a gold mine. And I'm not just talking about what's between your legs. I'm talking about just the power within your heart. I'm talking about your kind spirit. I'm talking about your ability to come into somebody's life and change their life, honey. Some of y'all are upgraders, okay? I know I am one, honey. I don't care if you're a billionaire. You get with me, you're gonna have 2 billion after that point. All right, I upgrade these men just by sheer presence in my life. My pillow talk is epic, okay, baby? So for access to me, for access to everything that I bring, you're gonna need to do more than just show up and send me a fucking good morning text, honey. You're gonna need to show the fuck up and really show out, okay, baby? Because you're not just competing with every man who I've ever been with. You're competing with all the other men that are out here, baby. All the other ones that are out here, honey. Because here's what these men don't get. When you're special, these other ones don't stop reaching out to you. They keep on reaching out, and they up their game when they know you got a man. So I need a man who's going to be able to not just get my attention now, but who's going to be able to keep my attention once these other ones come out the woodwork, because they now know he's here, honey. That's why I always date kings, honey, because when you date a king, there's no competition.
I hear that.
All right?
I hear that.
I'm trying to find my people, but y'all get the point. Stop treating these common-ass clowns like they kings, honey.
I agree 100% with that.
These ain't worth shit unless they treat you like a queen. Period. Dot in the motherfucking story. Click like and share on this.
Click, like, and share. Yeah, so the thing with MJ Harris, as amazing as he is and as fabulous as he is, I know you know he's gay. And when it comes to the gay world, because like I said, I had my gay friends in the city, Bobby, Tony, Tink, and Frankie. And I used to hang out with them at Better Days, Peter Rabbits, we used to whatever. And I know how the gay life world is. It's hard to find love in the gay world. It really is. Because in the gay world, everything is about penis, slinging dick, sex. It ain't about no love in the gay world. And when it comes to MJ Harris, I also noticed something as I looked through several of his videos. This is constructive, what I'm saying. I noticed that he's a bit shallow and superficial. You know, he put emphasis on things that are not, that shouldn't be of all that much importance. Like when it comes to your attire, watch how you dress, and everything is about the clothes, and everything is about the fashion, and everything is about the look. And then he wonders why he is still single, because he has one video where he's saying he looks around and he sees these people who don't have not even a fraction of what he has. These people don't even have their life as in order as his life is, and yet he's single, and he notices that these people have somebody. How is it that his mind is blown? Why is it that I'm still single, but these people who are so much less than me, but he don't say it like that because he's not arrogant like that. I don't see him like that, you know. But the gist of it is how is it that these people who are less than me, they have someone, and yet I'm here alone? How is that possible? You see, I'm the one on the outside looking in, and I can see why MJ Harris is alone. You know, he has you're supposed to have standards, absolutely. Reasonable standards would be nice, though. When your standards are overly high, overly high, I'm not saying you have low standards, absolutely not. You know, you have to definitely remember your value, which is the name of this video that I'm right here. Remember your value and never sell yourself short. I'm not recommending that, but be reasonable. You know what I mean? Because you have a lot of people who they have set their what they're looking for is so high. There's no one on the earth that's gonna that exists like that. Okay, not someone who's gonna be consistent with what they're looking for. I say the same thing about my son. He's sitting up here looking for perfect. He ain't gonna find it. He's gonna be single for a long, long time. He don't have to be alone. As long as I'm on this earth, if he gets his act together, hopefully, as long as I'm on this earth, he knows I'm here. He knows that. So he'll never really be alone. He got things to work on when it comes to getting his head straight with his cult, when it comes to what in the hell do you want, man? And be consistent with it instead of being wishy-washy. My son tends to be very wishy-washy, not consistent. And he likes to straddle the fence, instead of making decisions. He's a Libra. He's a Libra, and I find that Libras have a hard time making decisions, and they do. Something that would take a Capricorn a freaking minute to come to a snap decision, Libras have a hard time making decisions because they're so busy trying to please everybody. I don't care about pleasing everybody. All I care about is the facts. All I care about is what I see as right and what's the truth. That's what I can make a snap decision. I ain't got no problems making decisions at all. Sometimes there's some things that I have to take a little more time with because I have to analyze it. Libras analyze things to death to some extent because they can see both sides. They can see people's both sides. Freak both sides. We're going to have to, what's right and what's wrong. I mean, that's it. And I admire the beauty of them. They don't see everything as black and white because everything is not usually black and white. You got some things to color. I get all of that. But honey, a decision has got to be made. And this character here, MJ Harris, he's going to be single for a while, for a minute, just like my son. He's going to be single for a minute because they're too unrealistic. You know what? They are very idealistic. Wouldn't it be ideal if this was that way? And wouldn't it be so ideal? Everything would be so ideal. They have to get past that nonsense with that ideal nonsense. You know what I mean? We have to start looking at reality. And they have a problem with reality. So that's why they end up single for the long periods that they are.
Dang, I'm about to get into
I mean, come on. My son is what? 37. He's 37 now. He's getting ready to be 40 and still straddling the fence. Oh, whatever. And when you try to tell him something, are you drinking, Mom? What are you? Are you what? You must be. That's his latest little justification for him being rude or whatever. I don't know what's going on with the kid. I think personally the loneliness is starting to take effect on him. And I told him, Lewis, you are a beautiful man. You're a beautiful human being, man. Please, please, please don't let your loneliness disfigure you into something ugly. Because the loneliness is starting to disfigure him. And it's not good. And the more he talks to his sister with this cult nonsense, he's becoming more and more a train wreck, if you want my view. But I pray about it. I leave it in Jehovah's hands to help him to see clearly, because right now, Tubies, whatever. But anyway, like MJ does say, just remember your value. Don't ever let anyone cheapen you. Never. And I wanted to share that with you briefly because I love you. And like I said, as I get positive and uplifting things and things that I think you can use that's useful, I will present it to you as well. I will let you hear their side, their take on the situation, and then I will share my take on it. You know what I mean? And of course, everyone being adults, because I don't make videos for children. Everyone being adults, they're going to make the best decision that's for them. Hopefully, they will use common sense and be wise. Be wise about the decisions and the choices that you make. Sheila True Love, until next time, good night.